Howdy folks, Grebner here with Grebner Outdoors, and this is a hunting themed video, as in Bandanna versus face mask. What do I mean? And by the way, this is for bow hunters. Well, with a bandana, it's pretty self-explanatory. By the way, this is a digital woodland bandana from Rothko. Very much like that. Now, I like bandanas for facial concealment in hunting. I just do. Because your ears are open and it's easy to find your anchor points. Allow me to demonstrate. This here is my face mask that I have for working in the winter, and it's a neoprene face mask, and it actually has a hole in it so that I can spit when I dip, but that's beside the point. So, what's the issue here? I have very narrow line of sight, and it does kind of obstruct my ears a bit. Another issue with this for bow hunters is finding your anchor point is very difficult, and finding your peep is very difficult. So I just don't particularly like face masks. They seem like a good idea at the time until you're actually out there. So that's why I like bandanas, because the bandana only covers up half my face, and it doesn't obstruct my ears, and it doesn't obstruct my eyes in any way. Now when we combine this with the boonie, now I have reasonable concealment. My ears are open, my eyes are open, and because of where the bandana is setting, I can very easily find my anchor point, which is right behind my ear. So, bandana versus face mask. For archery, I say bandana. And also, for when it gets colder, your ears are going to get cold. So how do you fix that? Get yourself a pair of ear tabs that are like a horseshoe that kind of crinkle up. I have them. I can't find them. I'll eventually redo this video. But because a lot of you guys are in deer season by now, I'm trying to get this video out there. But get yourself a one-piece ear tab that goes around that's like a horseshoe, and I normally put one back. I normally put my right one back behind my ear. That way, when I have the bandana up and I've got one ear covered and warm, and then I've got this one kind of half off, so that I can slide my knuckle back there, drag it off, and it doesn't pop off my head. And now I have my anchor point very easily accessible, and it doesn't cover up my eyes. And until you put the ear tabs on for when it gets cold, it doesn't cover up your ears, but they're easily enough pushed back. And it also ties string to them to the back of the bandana. That way, even if you push them back, they're not going to fall off the tree and spook the deer. But I'm not a big fan of face masks. I like bandanas a lot. And also, facial concealment is actually pretty important in hunting. And I almost bought a digital woodland face mask. And also, like every kind of camouflage, match your bandana to your surroundings. But there's plenty of camo bandanas out there. But face masks are very difficult to find your anchor point with, So find yourself a camo bandana, find yourself a camo boonie, and you'll be set until winter. Then find yourself a thicker camo bandana that's in the winter color, and get yourself a pair of horseshoe style ear tabs. Tie a string to the back of them so they don't pop off the back of your head when you drag your knuckle across to find your anchor point. So I'm excited about deer season, guys. I hope to do well this year. I hate technology. Technology hates me. So we're going to see how that works. But as always, God bless all my Ted Nugent blood brothers. Join the NRA to protect our rights. Thank you very much to those of you involved in law enforcement and those of you serving in the military. Thank you all who are my subscribers for all of your support. It's been a heck of a journey, and I plan to do the best that I can for you guys. What little that I can. Bandana all the way. Thanks for watching, guys.